For 109 years, it's been WA's field of dreams and home to generations of legends and champions of our great game. This year, we say farewell to WA's iconic home of football, Subiaco Oval.
I'll be sorry to see Subiaco go.
I just love it. I'll miss the place when it goes. Not going to be the same without this place anymore.
A good ground. It's going to be a sad story to see it go.
We hear from the footy fans themselves who share their most memorable moments at Subiaco Oval.
Nick Natanui mark against North Melbourne in the dying stage of the game when he kicked that goal after the siren.
Nick Nat's big mark in the pocket.
Nick Nat's big mark.
Nick Natanui going up in the air and marking and squatting against North Melbourne, I think it was. They've been fantastic moments for me.
Nick Natanui taking a mark in a pack and kicking a goal after the siren to win the game.
That was probably the best. Absolutely.
The crowd was going nuts and he took the mark. It was like, yes, it was brilliant, absolutely fantastic.
In recent times, it has been Nick Natanui for the Eagles diehards and for the Dockers fans, Matthew Pavlich.
The big Pav's last game was phenomenal. The crowd all got behind him, he kicked a couple of goals, so yeah, it was fun.
Oh, I guess Pavlich's last game.
Pavy's last game.
Pav's last game, that was pretty special. Really liked the way the crowd sort of hung around for him, and that was great.
Pavlich's, final game was quite pleasing, as a Dockers member, yeah.
Pav's last game was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
When he got his 300th goal, that was just like epic.
Some great memories from the early WA Football League days also come to mind.
1973, 10-12 to 6-4, Subiaco beat West Perth in the grand final. I was in the second tier of the stand. Subi hadn't beaten West Perth all year. We lost home and away games, second semi-finals, and absolutely pantsed the Cardinals in 1973. Best memory ever.
The day Barry Cable got knocked out by Lee Matthews. When I was here, I was sitting right where he got knocked out.
In 1973, when Subiaco won the grand final, it was a glorious day.
Yeah, there was no stands, there was just a fence and a grass area, a couple of little sheds, sheds where they were selling, I've forgotten, they're probably beer. We weren't drinking when we were that young, and you had to be about 8 or 10 deep. People used to bring milk crates to stand on it so they could see the games.
My fondest memory of Subiaco Oval, Domain Stadium, is the 1978 grand final between East Perth and Perth. East Perth had won one of 7 grand finals they'd played in since 1966, so it was desperate to see a win. It rained, the heavens opened up, the ground was flooded, but East Perth prevailed in what is one of the greatest waffle grand finals we've ever seen in this state.
I used to come to all the grand finals as a kid. Me and my mates used to sleep down the road, sleep down there, and the old Bright Spot vans used to sit there and give you free hot dogs in the morning for breakfast about 7 o'clock in the morning. And we're around on the other side there, Roberts Road, but it's all standing room only. You had the barricades and that there when all our kids were about that small. And that was probably, one of the things that I'll remember forever.
The 2000 Demolition Derby, a memorable moment for all football supporters.
One of the best games probably ever played here in recent memory, and so much from that game you can remember. Obviously Dale Kickett going nuts and Peter Matera almost winning the game at the end. No, it was brilliant. That was probably my fondest memory.
Michael Gardner and Pavlich having a punch up and the Demolition Derby and Phil Reid and Kickett.
Demolition Derby, I'll never forget that one. That was that was a great game, that one.
The preliminary final, definitely against the Swans, that was like European soccer atmosphere. It was crazy.
The stress of walking around when we were close but no cigar, but then we got there, and the sheer joy of that moment knowing we're going to the grand final.
Sydney West Coast grand semi-final where we won by 1 point, and then I was 2005, and then we lost to them in the grand final. But the win here at Domain was probably one of the best games I've ever seen.
Ben Cousins making his comeback.
In 2015, it was a final, and we were playing Hawthorn, and it was here, and we caught Hawthorn absolutely by surprise. It was unbelievable.
Subiaco Oval has also created some memories outside of football.
I met 2 of my best friends at Domain Stadium. We were fresh out of high school, and
after that, you know, bridesmaids at weddings and godparents to children, and to this very day we're still very, very good friends.
It's a really good place to come for families. You just come here with mum and dad. So I suppose coming here with someone special is always good fun.
You get to see real players, and and if they win, you give balls out, and that's really friendly of them.
It's the atmosphere, yeah, absolutely, just the atmosphere.
I just like watching the footy, and it makes my day.
The closeness, the history, the things that are happening in the seats behind you, and the wisecracks from the oldies. It's just fantastic.
It's been amazing. There's been lots of great times.